Hey guys, so we're here bringing you another Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing gameplay video. This time I'm going to be showing you Itachi Uchiha Shura's True. His maxed out stats at 5 star are 864 health, 1030 strength, range mead, and his cost with dupes is 36. His skills are boost critical rate by 1.3 through 1.8%. And reduces the chance of receiving jutsu ceiling by 15%. His ninjutsus are 3.5 times attack toward all enemies in range, 40% chance of reducing their attack for 6 turns. And his dupe skills are jutsu ceiling resistance, lowers rate of getting jutsu sealed by 10%. And his fourth skill is boost attack by 100%. And his cost is 60 without dupes. So he is somewhat expensive, but not the most expensive of the Impact Raid characters. Now, I already trained one and leveled him up to 6 stars, so his 6 star stats are a cost of 40. His health is 1,206. His strength is 1,386, and he still has a medium range. His skills go up and boost critical rate by 1.4 through 1.9, and his buddy skill increases, reducing the chance of receiving jutsu by 20% instead. His ninjutsu is Amaratsu, 4 times attack towards all enemies in range, 50% chance of reducing their attack for 6 turns, which is better than his 5 star, which is 3.5 attack towards all enemies in range, and 40% chance of reducing their attack for 6 turns with a chakra cost of 7, which was pretty expensive. And his secret jutsu is Suzuno Ot Tatsuka Blade, 8 times attack towards all enemies in range, 30% chance of sealing jutsu for 2 turns, which doesn't seem that worth it. There's only a 30% chance of sealing jutsu, while they have other characters who have a much higher chance of sealing jutsu. The artwork for him is pretty good. If you remember that scene, it's pretty accurate to the moment. Now with that, I'll show you guys gameplay for him. Also, one thing I forgot. Is with pills, his health would be 1164 and his strength would be 1130, which still aren't that great. His stats are not the best stats in game, but his chance to reduce attack is it's a pretty useful skill, which probably could be very useful in later updates. And his stats with pills at 6 star are 1506 and 1486 strength. Just gonna pick a random partner to show off the characters. And as you can see, the 6 star form does not have the cloak, his Akatsuki cloak anymore. And their range is medium range, so it at least allows you to hit more than one person. Their damage output is about 500 for the 5-star and about 16 for the 6-star. The 5-star does not have his stats maxed out, so his damage would be a good handful more. Now I'm going to show you what the 5 stars ninjutsu looks like as Jutsu Amaterasu, which lowers the attack of the opponent. It did not hit though. Just gonna kill the random ninja and the Kabuto as it gives me well, I get the secret jutsu off now. Pretty decent animation. And against neutral elements, he doesn't survive. All in all though, I personally think he's not worth it for what you have to go through to get him. His raid is probably the hardest raid in game currently. Due to several reasons. One, a lot of people just not learning the strategy to beat him, which I'll just let you guys know. It's bring as strongest red characters and a healer, and just attack him as much as you can, and move out of the way when he uses his secret jutsu. His dodge can only dodge so many attacks before he has to start taking damage, so you want to take out his dodges and then hit him as hard as you can. And then for his boss, you want to hit the shield as hard as you can before he can start using barriers. The barrier is a very tedious thing to deal with once it's activated, because it's able to take a full hit from a one-tailed Naruto, which can normally hit 160,000 and still have about a fifth of HP left. So hit the shield as hard as you can and then take out the rest of the body. Also avoid being the first character in the line, because his longsword attack can hit you, which does seal you and immobilize your character and prevent you from switching out. And also the limit break crystals that drop for this Itachi during that raid have a very low chance. I have my Itachi at 90 luck, which took me either 9 or 10 runs. I believe one of the runs didn't have max luck, and we only got one drop. So out of 9 or 10 runs, I only got one crystal, and it takes about, if I'm remembering correctly, it takes about 60 limit break crystals plus scrolls and everything else to fully limit break a character. And his stats are not that great at limit break. I believe they're only like 16 strength and about 14 health, which isn't good for a mid-range character. Maybe if he was a long-range character, it'd be more useful, even though those stats still aren't that good when compared to other green characters such as Sasori, who does a very large amount of damage and also puts slip damage onto an opponent. But with all of that, that's all I have for this video. If you guys have any questions about the game, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you have any suggestions for videos that you need help with, I'm totally willing to do that. And with that, you guys have a great day.